Hello there and welcome. We are very lucky. The sun just came out just for us very quickly. Oh, just for you. Maybe the sun's come out for you. What has shifted for you for there to be the sun coming out? Let's find out. Let's find out. Can we have, that was too many. Can we have a few cards, please? What has shifted for the collective? The sun's come out, wisdom, and this exact card came out in a separate reading. I'm gonna put it down in the comments so you guys can check it out. But the wisdom card. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. Maybe you have finally embraced the role of teacher. Finally embrace the lessons that you had to go through to get you to the place that you are now. Understanding your place in this world. There's a song by, and I don't really listen to her, but I used to when I was a kid, but Taylor Swift has a song that's called A Place in This World. Maybe that's, I think it's from her first album. That shit was my shit back in the day. But yeah, maybe you want to check that song out. There might be a message there. Rewards and the future. Oh my lordies. Oh my lordies. Okay, do you know what I'm seeing? Okay, I'm seeing this so strongly. I just saw this image in my mind's eye. Someone who is watching the sunrise on their life, on their day. You know when you have a very special occasion or something coming up, maybe some of you do. But where you get to, you know this is going to be a very special day. You know that in 24 hours from now, there's going to be something different. Maybe for you in 24 hours, there's going to be something different. Oh my lordies. But what I'm seeing is someone understanding what is coming. Taking a moment to be grateful for it. Taking a moment to see how far they've come. All the wisdom that they had to gain to get to this place. And here you have the future come out and the rewards card. That's why I was thinking of this might be, oops, sorry my dear, this might actually mean that there is something coming up for you in the next few days. If not in the next few days, at some point. I am getting though this could be even in the next 24 hours, because that was so specific. But you have here the plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. They can, my dear. It's a matter of how you are making the reality around you. It's just not a matter of you deciding, oh, I can do that, and it just happens. It's a slow process, and it's a matter of you putting in the effort as well. It doesn't come out of nowhere. You can't just make energy happen. You have to transfer it. You have to accumulate it. Just like here, an accumulation that maybe was slowly, maybe it was a drip at a time. But as you allowed the drip to come in, it slowly but surely fills your pool until you have a pool full of stuff. And do you guys know the uncle of the, oops, sorry, little boy is on the camera. The three ducks. That have a very greedy uncle, and he's got like a big tower with all his money, and he goes and he swims in his money. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Maybe that is the reward coming in, or whether it is or it isn't, dear. The future card is reminding you it is a matter of you setting that up for yourself, setting that direction for yourself. And the message I recorded before this one might have something there for you. But we are talking about how you can kind of get towards your goals and allow yourself to continue reaching for something that you sometimes can't even see or isn't even close to where you are, right? But I think you understand. I'm seeing someone using their wisdom, using their psychic abilities to make the future the one that they want to be in. Okay, because time does not exist, my dear. Yep, time does not exist, and it's kind of like you're finding the balance of things for yourself. You're finding, this is someone here the person is playing, it seems, playing drums. But it is a balancing act. It has to make sure that he keeps in motion, because the motion allows him to continue going. Maybe for you it's a matter of making sure that you don't lose the motion. Maybe it's you understanding also what gets the engine going in that sense. So the wisdom that you have gained through the experiences in your life have allowed you to understand how you get the things to work. How you get, okay, so I've got to go over here. If I need to do this, that means I have to go to do that as well. And it's almost like you're finding the fluidity that comes through balancing almost opposing things sometimes. Maybe that's what you're doing as well. The Six of Swords in reverse is showing me that there is, you see, we were talking about this new day. This is literally what I saw in my mind's eye. Someone seeing that. Seeing a sunrise or sunset, but in my mind's eye it was a sunrise. And here the card coming out in reverse is showing there is still some sort of a blockage to really stepping into this. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse, my dears? Can we have an explanation? Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? These cards, okay. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? Whoopa. For the collective. Abundance. Abundance. We need an elaboration on the abundance. I'm getting an idea, but why the abundance? There you go. Karmic message, karmic relationship. Oh, oh my, oh me, oh my. Both of these cards coming out, I mean, what are the odds? These are the only cards in this deck with karma on them. So what is karma? Karma is that which we carry on for what we put out. It's the law of action and reaction applied to your life and applied to everyone's life, everything that is, really. The balancing that we were talking about, the Two of Coins. If you need energy for a certain task, you're gonna have to take the energy from somewhere, right? And karma is kind of keeping the score of what you take and what you give, and it will always balance itself out over the long run. At least that is the understanding of it. And a karmic relationship is very negatively associated in these spaces. I think people speak a lot of, there's a lot of negative things when it comes to karma in general. But karmic relationship, we're seeing people who are in some way triggering something within the other person. Karma means there's baggage, right? There is a baggage that you carry or that the person carries that triggers the other one. And karmic relationships are those puzzle pieces that fit together, but unfortunately in a way where the most difficult aspects of one or the other person come out, right? Why does this happen? Because we are being called to look at them. These are all the things that when it comes to our development as souls, as consciousness on this plane, when we put it under the rug, when we put things under the rug, eventually the rug's going to grow really fucking tall in that one spot because you keep putting things under the rug. And what's going to happen? You're going to trip over it. That is karmic relationships. That is people coming into your life being like, hey, you don't like this? Okay, then don't. Then change something here. Move something into a different direction, right? The Six of Swords showing moving into a new place, into a new space. Maybe there is moving for some of you happening as well. Maybe this new life comes very, very materially speaking by you having a new life. Changing something, your surroundings. But remember, we did have the abundance. The abundance card coming out, and then having the karmic relationship and the karmic message being our explanation to it. Your abundance, this light, this shining light, this bright new day that is just waiting for you, right? It is a matter of you working through this karma, accepting the karma, understanding yourself. Introspection might be something that you are being called to do more now, right now. Take some time to understand yourself. If you are finding yourself in patterns that you don't like, let's change them. But I do feel, because we started this message with someone having this wisdom. You hold this wisdom within yourself. Nothing that I've said so far, I think, is going to be news to you. It's just a matter of you reminding yourself of it. reminding yourself of it, and maybe take a moment to analyze your life and where this karmic patterns are coming up, what they're trying to make you look at. Where is the bump under the carpet, right? Can you go and clean up maybe what's there, so it doesn't happen that you fall over it again? And then, now we move on further, and this is where you then step into this time and space in your life where you see that the future is all of this abundance coming up. Now imagine if you then start to implement something into your life where you regularly make sure that you clean up any dirt that's on the floor, that you make sure to actually pick up what you used to put under the carpet. Don't allow it to actually get under the carpet in the first place. That is the next step. And that is the version of you that will bring in all the abundance for you. And this might happen to you very, very quickly if you start really implementing changes into your life and the way you look at it that allow you to get to this place, my dear. I hope this was helpful. If you ever are interested in personal reading with me, you can find all of that in the description. The little boy is already ready to go. We have the last of the sun. I think this is the perfect way to end a reading that was literally, I felt like someone's light is coming out, my dear. This is your time to shine. Get into that headspace. What version of you, if you are in that light, if you are in this version of you, what is your next step? What would you do? You know the phrase, what would insert whoever you think has good judgment do? How about what would you do? Let me know, my dear. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you here again soon.